So for colored pencil, you're going to explore and play around with the idea of pressure and then mark making. So you're going to get some colored pencils and you'll want to have them nice and sharp. You always want to draw with a nice sharp colored pencil. I would use the hand sharpeners because it's a lot more efficient. You can use the electric sharpener, but tends to break the pencil. So you're going to play around with pressure first. So right colored pencil. And then for the pressure activity, what you're going to do is create, as you'll see inside the handout, you're going to make a few different boxes like this. All right. Then you're going to play around with trying to make it go from light to dark or dark to light. So slowly, you're going to try to fill this thing in as best as you can and as smooth as you can, and letting go of pressure as you get to the other side until it goes white. Now I'm going to go back over the top and I'm going to make this a little bit darker. Color pencil is all about layers. So in this first one, you're just working with one color and doing this kind of monochromatic value scale and seeing what happens. So I'm just layering here. So I'm getting close. Now I'm going to start doing what's called burnishing. So for burnishing, I am pushing as hard as I can without breaking the tip of the colored pencil to where I start getting a dark value. And I'm still not done. I'm going to keep adding more dark value right on top, right here, and then clean up my edges. You're always working on craftsmanship, no matter what. So try to make this stuff look as clean and as nice as you possibly can so you can get better at drawing. Now in the next one, I'd like you to do this with two colors. So you're going to put in a light value. And we're going to layer. So you're going to go like this, light value, and then grab a second color and go light value. And have them blend over the top of one another. And colored pencil in particular, this whole one color is no color idea is really important because you start to learn how to control and layer colors more masterfully as you go. So now I'm going to start burnishing and pushing harder and layering my color like so. Something to be careful of when you're using colored pencil is once you burnish, you're done. You really cannot draw on top of it much anymore. You can do a little bit of work with like Sgraffito and drawing into it, but once you push hard, you're pretty much done. So now I'm going to go on this side. Same idea. I'm trying to layer. I need to sharpen my pencil, actually. This is getting kind of dull. And blend over the top and try to get these to blend really well. All right. So I'm definitely not done yet, but you kind of get the idea, and keep tinkering and seeing how well you can get it to blend across. Now, in the last one, what you're going to do is you're going to try doing this with mark making. So you're going to do something called cross hatching, right? And you're going to layer line work. And you're not shading like with traditional shading. You can do line work across and see what happens when you have more texture inside your lines. So now I'm going to cross hatch. I really need to sharpen my pencil. My way across like so. Cross hatch. And blend over the top like that. And see how they'll start mixing a little bit. And then cross hatch again, different direction. And the more lines I have, the darker it's going to get. Now I'm not shading, right? I am cross hatching. Now it's going to kind of blur eventually, but you're just going to work on cross hatching and hatching your way over. Then on the bottom, after you get done with this part, on the rest of your sketchbook page, you can use the rest of this just to play, taking these ideas, blending with colored pencil, seeing what happens, exploring the material, and trying to get better at your craftsmanship. Have fun.